Man, that voice right there, this man cares.
Yes.
This man cares.
Yes,
He's an educator. He's a principal.
Yes.
He's a guidance counselor.
The best.
Come on, man. This man is a pillar in the community. When you talk about West Side High School in Newark public school system, you know, this dude has graduated a bachelor's in education, a master's in administration and supervision. But I think where he gets his most credentials is hands-on.
Yeah.
He's there in person. He's there with his students. He cares about his students like they're his kids. I've witnessed this myself.
Yes.
I've been to his high school, West Side High.
We're honorary Rough Riders,
I'm
Sway.
an honorary Rough Rider.
Let's go
I got
now.
a varsity jacket.
Yes, you do.
Come on, man. I'm a West Side High alumni.
Let's go.
Come on, man. Please welcome him back to the show, the one and only Principal Akbar Cook.
Good to be back.
First time this year, man. What's the word?
Man, I'm just happy to be out here. The weather is beautiful. Shout out to HB. She always checking in on me, make sure I'm good. I see you, Mike Muse. I see you, Tracy G.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
So good to see you.
I want to talk about why you're here, but before I do, we were listening to the brand new J. Cole song. This too.
Track 2.
Track
Yep.
two.
This 2, track 2.
As an educator who utilizes as much as the environment as you can to educate your students, J. Cole as an artist, what kind of asset is he for you as an educator when it comes to his body of work, his lyrics, his messaging, so on and so forth?
So J. Cole speaks to my soul because he came to us and he wasn't talking about the drug dealing, the this and the third. He actually went to St. John's. He did it the right way out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, stayed outside, tried to get the demo to J. So it was like, that's what we thought you had to be in hip-hop if you wasn't a gangster outside. So now the way he raps and how, you know, he took us back to like Nas's song Rewind, and he did that whole song backwards. I mean, just think of like how eloquently he had to sit there and write that and orchestrate all of this ELA, which we teach at the schools, but I'm talking about to count the bars. It was just like a master class on doing stuff across the curriculum. So shout out to J. Cole, man. We so happy, man. 2626, man. We can't wait.
Are we still in the era, in your opinion, someone who works around youth every single day and you see what influences them, you see what drives them, you see where they get their takes from? Are we in an era still where artists can afford to say, I'm not a role model, my lyrics don't matter, what I say and do is no influence on my audience? You know, that's been a narrative throughout the years when folks don't necessarily, in my opinion, want to take accountability for what they put out in the world. Are we still in a place where we can afford to hear that from an artist?
No, Sway. I'm glad you brought it up because we started a program, shout out to my son, called From Drill to Hill. Because all the kids just hears this drill music, so they want to go out there and spin the block and create all this mayhem and havoc in the area. And we got to find a better way for them to be articulate and to express their, emotions on music. So shout out to all of the folks, that come through West Side and help us with that. But Sway, the folks that's out there, putting that negativity in the air, our kids are still listening. I'm talking about it's bad. Like literally, they wearing the poo shiesties every day, no matter if it's hot. So they're still directly influenced by what the music is. So that's bull that say you're not a role model.
But if I'm an artist who's emotionally inept, I haven't done any personal work on myself, I might say that's not my responsibility to raise your kid. What do you say to that?
I mean, Sway, they sort of right. And we all know, like, when my sons were growing up, they're 18, and 16 right now, we watching Dora the Explorer now. Parents are just giving kids the phone or giving them a tablet and it's letting YouTube and them raise them. So I'm the artist to be the devil's advocate. Parents are letting YouTube and and the internet raise their kids, so I can go with them. I'm young. I'm trying to raise some money, so it's both sides of the coin, Sway. But you have to still be responsible. Like we was talking off air about the power that some of us have. If you know you have this much power to lead a generation, why are you using it for that? So I get both sides of the coin, but the kids are still listening, Sway. And parents we do got to be better. Like stop letting social media raise our kids.
Principal Akbar Cook is here, man. I'm going to ask you one more question, and I'll let the team jump in because I'm thinking about Newark, and Heather brought this up before. Newark has a huge population of immigrants, right? And right now, what's going on with ICE, I'm sure, it's affected a lot of people's attendance to school, and some of the youth probably don't even know how to handle what's going on. I would probably go to campus in fear, based on what I'm seeing on TV, and you seeing ICE showing up in a lot of different places. How do you address the fears with students? Are you hearing anything?
So when it first happened, Sway, we initially were scared, and then we spoke to legal, we spoke to, superintendent, my superintendent Roger Leone, and he assured us, if you look around, I don't think a high school kid or elementary school kid has been pulled into ICE. That's one thing. Trump is ready for a lot of stuff. He has not messed with the kids yet, so we've been safe, Sway. But I will say I'll be at the door and not letting anybody in, because I am the parent when the other parents are not there, so I won't let anybody into my house. But we have been, blessed that they haven't tapped ICE. So what we heard of so far, they haven't touched any of our youth right now. So I don't think that's a headache that nobody wants. You're taking the kid from home, we won't know where they at, this, that, and the third. So we haven't been there. So Sway, we're good on that front. So
we're good on that front.
Yes. And we have a lot of immigrants. Shout out to West Africa. I got a lot of kids from West Africa at the school, and my Latinx community. But we're good. We're good in Newark right now.
Okay, Principal Akbar Cook is here. Coach T from Newark is on the line right now. Coach T, what up, Coach T?
Coach T in the building.
Coach T, what up, Coach T?
Yo, my family. Y'all can hear me? How's everybody, man?
Feeling good.
Yo, Coach T.
We can hear you.
Sing a song, Coach. Sing a song, Coach.
Hey, look, focus on the love. That's what we do.
Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we're here. First of all, shout out to all of y'all. I'm here for the class. Everybody say, what up, Coach? Hey, listen, your babies are here. Hey, I have so much, but first of all, I'm not going to take up too much time. We hear these real-life experiences, and I just happen to be on. I listen to y'all every day, and I said, listen, man, hold on. I got to call my brother. I knew he was out there. Sway, Heather, Tracy, everybody. Torch, thank you. From that day when we were there, you called it, Sway. You said, yo, you coming back? And we got together with my brother, and I just got to say, everything you hear from this guy, it's not an act. United States, it's not an act. This is what this brother does. He's outside every day. He's humble. He don't want to hear it. He's there when the fights is going on. He's there when the food needs to be handed out. He's there when the tears is here. So why else would I not be here? But we have the music is jumping. Sway, Heather, the class is going just lovely. We have my son coming in, Rod Digger helping, Jerry Wonder. So I just thank you all. And we going to be back up there to show you some of this great work that these kids are doing, man. We love y'all.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow, man.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Coach T. What up to the class? What's up, students?
What's
How
up,
y'all
y'all?
Hey.
Pew, 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 pew.
Tell them again, Heather, because if you guys just remember, 3 years ago, this is God's plan. Cook and I always used to talk, and this is real. This isn't a co-worker relationship. That's my brother. So he said, yo, T, you need to be where I'm at. And without doubt, when I came up here from day one, I would not trade it for the world, because I said it before, Sway. I said it before, Heather. It's about exposure. Our babies need to see it. And even though we're not there in the physical, why else? When I heard you say, I said, listen, y'all, change the game plan. It's not about what's written on paper. It's about these life experiences. So where else would you hear your coach sitting with one of the most iconic people in the world as far as what they've done? And it's not about the fame and the music. It's about they really care. So I ain't gonna get too emotional, man. It's just, and I'm ready. So I would sing all day, but I don't want.
All right, Coach T.
I'm sorry, Sway. What's that?
No. See, we love your passion, man. And to the students, we wishing you guys the best. You are truly the future. Anything that you set your mind to, you can accomplish. And if you look at, Principal Akbar Cook, he's been on platforms from everybody from Oprah to Ellen and now Sway in the Morning. Yes, so he's an example of putting your mind to it, man. Hey, we love y'all, West Side High. We got to get back there. Yeah. Can we come back?
Yo, please. The door is open. Yes. We love you. And before I go, man, please, I don't want to take away from the shine of my brother, but Heather and Sway, y'all were talking. I was listening the other day. Y'all talking about caretakers and the feeling like I could tell you later. I lost mom a little while ago, and it's all right. But just
sorry to hear that.
Yo, I'm trying to say this without crying, but Heather, Thank you, man. Like, I know what it is. We have to take care of people and anybody that lost loved ones, man. Not just me, but this is what God put us here to do. And Mom is smiling down, praying. And that God Cook called me every day, Heather. That God Cook called me every day, Sway, just to say, my dude, you all right, man? Like handle your business. So I love y'all. We love y'all. And we going to be back with that. Thank you, man. That focus on the love, too, is coming up.
Focus
on
the
you
love.
You a citizen, brother. You a citizen, man. You a citizen, T.
In the morning.
Yeah. Hey, everybody in the class, everybody in the classroom, y'all citizens.
A Sway in the morning. Pew, 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 pew. Rough Riders.
Love you, too. Wow. You gotta
that
love
was
that.
unexpected.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. They right back and they listening to you live on the radio.
Yeah,
But
man.
that just lends to the conversation we were having prior to going live on air. We were talking about like power and what is that? You know, really, no one has power. You don't have power. You have gifts and you have talents, and you have to be responsible with what you have. And I said to Cook, you know, you can't make the sun rise tomorrow. You can't make grass grow. You can't do any of that. But the gifts and the talents that you've been blessed with from the man above and who lives in you, you have done so much for so many, Cook. Like, it's really hard to wrap even my head around it. I remember seeing you talking about some Lights On program, and I was like, this person is in my backyard. How come I don't know him? Yeah. He's in Newark. I'm from Jersey City. I need to reach out to him. And who you are with your gifts, I've watched you around those students. Like Sway said, it's a real thing. And every year, Westside High School is adding more onto the curriculum. From the last time we spoke, I know you had the washer and dryers in there. I know you had a food pantry. Any other things happened since we last visited?
Yes. So we opened up our own salon. So we have cosmetology at our school.
My goodness.
So if I'm the school, yes. And you, Tracy, I'm telling you, you can come get your feet done. It look like Rodeo Drive. I know we out here in Sway part of town, but you come to Newark Brick City.
I know that area.
Yeah. But we have it. Yes. But they do the nails, they do the feet, the hair. We got the barbers.
Wow.
So what I'm most excited about is we graduating kids with an associate's degree. So I'm graduating 19, but 8 of them are going to have their cosmetology license. So just think about how extraordinary that baby is. They got an associate's degree and their cosmetology license. So we opened up, yes. And we about to get into products, man. We're not going to be on Fenty stage, but we're going to get into some products and start figuring out how to monetize that. We did Westside vending, so we got our own vending machine, Sway.
Yes.
Okay. Just think about it. Like our kids, we asking kids to pay for prom dues and things of that nature. How about we give them a vending machine, show them how to work it, and they get all of the proceeds from that. So shout out to my babies with Westside vending.
Genius.
Yes, we still got that.
Wow.
And then talk about the music. Hip hop loves me. You guys, ever since I met Heather, hip hop has just embraced us. Like I was walking down the hall on a Saturday morning, and I walked by, and Melly Mel's in my studio. Wow. And I'm just like, and Rod Digger brung him. Then I'm there the other day, and Tretch is with his wife, and they're doing interviews for the kids. You know, Reggie Redman is alumni. He called me P. Cook.
Yeah.
So Reggie is there. So it's just like Roxanne Shante came to my school to have my seamstress do 2 dresses for her to be on the hip hop royalty on red carpet. It's like, what have I done to the hip hop and love me and Westside like this? It's just amazing, man.
You used your gifts and your talents the right way. That's what you didn't abuse it. And that's what I mean. Look how much you can do. So many people, like anytime I ever picked up the phone and mentioned your name, Do It All, Reggie, everybody's like, Cook is my guy. What do you need? Cook is what do you need? So kudos to you, Cook, for everything that you're doing and using your gifts and talents the right way.
Yes,
Mike Muse, we did a lot of Ask Mike today, and one of the prominent conversations and topics was AI and the use of AI in the classroom. And I'm curious, with Principal Akbar Cook here, what kind of dialogue you two could have about AI being used as an asset in education. You want to jump in?
Yeah, Cook, I'm such a fan of yours. I just love how you think.
Yeah, man.
I love how you prepare your students, and I in particular love how you love on your student. And I just think that's just so important that when your students walk in the door, they feel loved. And I think a lot of our students don't feel that when they walk in the door. So salute to you and all the work that you do with that.
Thanks,
I just have a question about, what are your initial thoughts on AI? And I know it's a broad question, but I guess you can respond to, I'm of the belief that AI is a tool for good. and I'm a big believer that AI is a tool for good in the classroom. And I think that AI is a tool for good when it's used as a productivity tool and not as a replacement for thinking. And I'm also too a believer that AI is a good tool for equitability in order to help students learn when they don't have the resources for private tutoring. And so I'm just curious to know your thoughts on that line of thinking and how you guys are thinking about implementing AI within your school.
So in my school district, thank you for the mic. Mike is like the smartest human being. I had an interview with Mike, and I'm like, I'm not even smart enough to answer some of Mike's questions, man. So shout out to Mike Muse.
Not true.
That's hilarious.
But my district say that we are leading the AI charge, right? So that's one thing. But Mike, I am pro AI, and it's a long time ago, folks wasn't with calculators. But with AI, we have to let the kids use it ethically, and what I mean by that is. Right now, I can say I need a short bio on Sway Calloway. Heather Bia do the same thing in ChatGPT, and you got to pay a little bit of money to get the better version of ChatGPT. But we are teaching kids how to be prompt engineers. It's all about how you prompt it to get the specific things on and to make it yours, and then do all the citing to make sure you're not plagiarizing. So when you do that, my essay or short bio on Sway is going to be different than Heather B's. Right now, kids are just using, hey, ChatGPT, write a story on this, that, and the third. And that's when the plagiarism comes in. So we have to show the students how to be prompt engineers and go with the specific questions and then ask it. So make ChatGPT do the research, but you also still going in and putting your words in there and just changing the sophistication of it. We have to teach them how to do that. AI is here. It's not going anywhere. As a principal now, HB, when I go into a class, gone are the days where I'm just like a stenographer. I'm just writing down every word. I go in there with my voice memo. I put it down. It's taping the whole conversation. I put it in to AI. AI going to transcribe it. Then I put in my rubric for what should be going on in the classroom. I tell them what specific feedback I want to give the teacher and what is going to be the corrective action plan. It will spit that thing out. Bam, I'm done. Stuff that took me 2 hours, 3 hours to do. The fact that I'm using it the right way, I can do this and I can give the teachers their necessary feedback. So think about if we use that tool to show babies how to navigate education, the sky's the limit. We just got to stop being scared of it, Mike.
Cook, we talked about that this morning. And in particular, I talked about helping with the lesson plans to free you up to do things that you are tasked to do, as principals. Can you lean in, and final questions, wait, can you lean in a little bit to how, I guess a two-part question, how AI could advantage teachers, in particular teachers who have possibly overcrowded classrooms to help individualize instructions? And then how would you like parents? I believe we always leave parents out of this conversations, and I believe that we're not holding parents responsible. And I think parents have got to step up and be accountable in parenting in this digital age that we're in. And so first part, how can teachers use it to be equitable? Second part, how can parents use it to engage, to support their children?
So, wow. As I told you, I'm Mike, the smartest man on the planet, right? But so Mike, first and foremost, what you said with the teachers, like we want teachers to do intellectual prep. I can be the best teacher, but if I'm not planning, so we're talking about higher level thinking questions. You can almost say, all right, this is what I'm trying to get to. You can put that in, say, ChatGPT, and they'll already give you the higher thinking questions. And then what we want to do in class is we want to differentiate instruction. The way Sway learns and the way Heather B learns are two different things. So now I'm asking them for differentiated instruction, and then teachers are supposed to address misconceptions, meaning I got to know that Sway may put a times table when he should be doing 2+ signs. Right. So I figure out what from studies and what other people done messed up. Now I'm addressing misconceptions. All of this right there, Mike, is now making it individual learning plans for each student, and you have, okay, if they go this route, I have it for them. So yes, I'm all with AI in your lesson plans and your intellectual prep and addressing misconceptions. As far as parents, it's some stuff my sons, and I'm a principal, come home and I don't know what they doing. So now we can show parents how to, say, use AI to check their students' work, and maybe even to look and see if they cited the right thing. Like it's things that you can just put, like I can copy and paste my son's whole essay, and I can put it into this thing and say, no, he plagiarized this, he might need to do this. So we can show parents how to follow their students. So now they got another eye on it. So again, man, this is here and it's not going anywhere.
Principal Akbar Cook, man. Get this man a round of applause. Akila out of Alabama, I'm going to let you take the last question. Go ahead, Akila.
What's up, Akila?
Yes. Hey, how are y'all?
Feeling
excellent.
Good.
Welcome to the show.
Good. So, thank you so much. And this is Aiden's mom, by the way, too. But I I want to just speak to Principal Akbar and just say a couple things. One thing, it won't be long. I got the opportunity to meet you at a conference we went to in Maryland a couple years ago. And the thing is, I had been listening to Sway in the morning since about 2020. And so when I saw you in the program, I'm like, that's the dude from the show. So I made sure that I went to that conference, that session. You got up there and you did your presentation, and I was like, well, maybe it's not him. But when I saw the presentation with the washers and dryers, I was like, that's him. So, of course, I was laser focused, and you did so great. But you said at one time that you were nervous, and I'm thinking, how is he nervous? This is excellent. So let me just say this. I feel like I was supposed to get through today because since then, I purposefully decided to teach at an alternative school because I love kids like me. I love kids who came up like me. And so I've done that. But today I will go and sit for my certification exam for the instructional leadership. I just finished my degree for that part. And I'll take the certification test today at noon. So I feel like I was supposed to hear you today.
What kind of advice can you give her, Mr. Akbar Cook?
I would say in the piece, shout out to Torch, in the piece that they played at the beginning, I said you got to be vulnerable. Kids are tired of people letting them down and lying to them. Just tell them what's going on with you. They feel that more than you just talking about everyday, teacher stuff. So be vulnerable, love on them, and don't expect the worst. They got a growl on their face or they frown or things like that. Just find out. Just ask questions. I believe the best teachers have the best relationship with students. So have those relationships and go see them. If they're doing a debate contest, they're doing basketball, they're doing football, go see them. That goes a lot, and they don't get that support from home. So I'm just saying, just be that person, and I think you're going to get to that baby.
Akila, congratulations. Let us know the results. Yes. We appreciate your call. You're a super citizen.
Sway in the morning, baby. Good luck.
Principal Cook, I want to thank you for coming by. Anything you want to say in closing?
Financial literacy, Sway, like we got to get these kids into the stocks. That was one of the big things I was coming up here to talk about. And I'm going to just be short. We working with Bishop Bryson and Simple Trader Pro, and we working with my guy Santino Wise Money. And instead of having a PD for my teacher at the beginning of the year talking about this, that, and the third, I gave him a financial lesson on how to do stocks and invest. Okay. So now we're going to do something like before the bell rings at 9:30 every day, I'm going to have my kids waiting as almost as like a period. And then we're going to show them guys how to start trading, and we're going to do that. So that's the next big thing that we're going to be doing. So shout out to all of the schools that are embracing, stocks. And let's show these kids how they can get in there and make some money.
That's beautiful.
You push financial literacy and entrepreneurship alongside education, higher education.
Yes, sir.
Not just one or the other.
No, sir.
You choosing them all.
I'm choosing them all.
How are the students responding to that?
I got a student that's making more money than me every day. Like he really out there. Wow. The babies are embracing it. So definitely, they it's like showing them their entry point Sway, and then sticking with them the whole time because they're gonna make some bad investments. But we got to be with them, man. This is the new way. Sway.
That's an alternative to doing stuff in the streets. You know what I mean? That might land you in a place you don't want to be, right? Yes, so you're learning how to make money. I mean, our excuse for doing what we do is I got to make money. So now here's a legitimate way to make money.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, man. Give it up, man. Principal Akbar Cook, man. He's one of us.
Yes.
Man, how can people reach you, brother? How can they reach you?
I'm still at cookeducationalsolutions.com. You can get me at Principal_Akbar, AKBAR on Instagram. Twitter shut me down, but I'm Akbar Cook or Facebook.
Twitter did you like that, man?
I don't even know why. I think I got hacked, Sway.
Oh, man. It's because you pushing that good information, brother, that positive vibration.
EM ain't trying to hear that.
That algorithm is your antithesis now, all right? Okay. Hey, hang out, Mr. Akbar Cook.